let's go out and let's talk about it. It was a 6.1 magnitude earthquake, at least initially reported at 6.2 miles deep, which is relatively shallow. And the shallower it is, the more it shakes the ground that we're walking around on. But I wanted to kind of put this in perspective. Number one, you see the size of this. That shows you just how big it was, 6.1. But look at where we normally see earthquakes. Look at we just had one, as a matter of fact, in Northern California, just off the coast of San Francisco. But look at how many, there's one in San Diego. These red ones are in the past hour. All right, so that's where we typically see it. We don't typically see it. The only fault that we have is down here. The Caribbean plate and the North American plate come together right here. There is no fault line in the Gulf, and that's one of the reasons why Florida doesn't get a whole lot of earthquakes. Now, you may see some different numbers because some of the numbers came in at 6.4 and a lot deeper, 21 miles. But what I've seen for the most part is 6.1. I was actually in one of those in California, more towards the epicenter, and it shakes pretty good. Most of the shaking obviously was right here, but Havana's there, and you can see where we are. And in fact, northwest coast of Cuba is only about 65 miles away from the epicenter. There is a shelf, shallower here, gets deeper, and at the bottom of that shelf is about where this was. All right, we'll find out maybe why it happened there, but that is where there's lots of flow of water coming through there, warm water coming out of the Caribbean. I'm also watching for any aftershocks. Haven't seen anything. Probably won't, but we'll keep an eye on it. I would not expect anything as strong as what we already saw. All right, so I think the shaking that we're going to feel is done. Now, the beach, beautiful. That water now, 85 degrees. Winds are a little bit onshore, but that's the afternoon. North to northwest winds at 10 miles per hour. It's 88 degrees. Dew points back up. We've had some areas in the 60s, but a lot of areas in the 70s for dew points, so it's muggy. Now, no rain really for us, and I think we stay dry for tonight, but hot because of that, right? Lots of sunshine, few clouds. 94 in Tampa and Riverview, 95 in Lakewood Ranch. It's 93 right now in St. Pete, but our rain chance is slim tomorrow, mainly to our north and to our south, not here. But look what happens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, it's an east to southeast wind, so the storms come and they'll be pretty close to the coast. But by Friday, we start the wind coming out of the west. And I think we keep that west wind for 2 weeks, at least a week and a half. And that means storms will start here and then move over to the coast. You see how it's darker greens here, less here? That's Friday, that's Saturday, same thing. So inland locations along and east of I-75, once we get towards the weekend, you're going to see more rain. Now, this is tomorrow. There's not much out there. Manatee, Sarasota, Hardy, DeSoto, Highlands County, a few showers tomorrow afternoon, but that's about it. Now, Wednesday, especially after 1 to 2 o'clock, we'll pop up those showers and storms. Look where they are. There's I-75. Most of them are east of there. Some will come back to the coast as we go through Wednesday and into Thursday, but by Friday, they'll tend to work their way over on the east coast, all right? So, very warm next few hours, and really this evening, all the way down through the 80s, through the midnight, really, and then mid-70s. Not quite as hot tomorrow, but still about 90 to 92, about 94 today, right? Boating, east winds go to the northwest. It's a light sea breeze. Water temperature just came in at 84 degrees. No tropical development is expected the next 7 days. You see all that stuff on the internet, how we're going to have a hurricane? We're not going to have one right now, all right? So I'll talk about that coming up in about 30 minutes. There's your 7-day forecast. Look at those rain chances, though, 60%, slightly higher if you live inland, especially Polk County.